Salutations, I'm Zed,
And I'm Popcigirl.
and welcome to our very first board game review. Today we're reviewing Saint Noire, which is a curious intersection of three of my favorite interests: board games, playing cards, and technology. I first heard of this game through the visual director's Instagram, Kevin Cantrell. Kevin is, in my opinion, the best playing card designer around, so when I heard that he was doing all of the visuals for a board game, and that the board game was powered by Alexa, I had to check it out.
Saint Noire is a cooperative board game and can be played with as many players as you want.
Right. The game is played over 7 nights, and each night the players only get a total of 3 actions. So it's up to everyone to discuss and decide on how the team should best use those actions.
Each game is randomized, but the goal of each game is the same: to solve the murder that has taken place in Saint Noire. At the start of each game, the detective will read the coroner's report, which will tell us if the victim died by stabbing, a blunt weapon, poison, or a gunshot.
One of the 3 main actions that players can take is to search a location for a murder weapon there. If they find a murder weapon that matches the cause of death, then they'll flip it over to the red side. The second main action involves asking suspects where they were on the night of the murder, and you'll place them onto the board where they claim to have been.
The last main action is to ask a suspect who they saw at one of the nearby locations, which are the buildings adjacent or across the street.
Eventually, you'll be able to figure out if a suspect is being honest with you or is lying. Honest townspeople always answer your questions honestly, but liars always lie. As I mentioned earlier, what caught my eye was the designer, Kevin Cantrell, and he has really outdone himself with this game. If you look, there's just beautiful copper accents. Even the back has got just this brilliant red. The cards, my kids and I really liked that the suspect cards all have this person in the background holding a weapon, but on the honest side they don't. So there's a knife and there's a gun. It's just pretty. I mean, even the box that the weapon tokens come in, or that all the suspect cards come in, they just are oozing with just beautiful art. What did you think?
I agree with all of that. The cards look pretty cool. The buildings also look good. And the character design, how he managed to make them look all different even though he didn't use very much color. So that was very good.
Now, as I mentioned earlier, the game runs on Alexa. We don't own an Alexa device, so I just have the app running on my phone. You can hear the background music. So, for example, I can say, "Question Haley Anderton."
Haley Anderton, barista in training. I can't tell if that Babe in the Woods thing is an act or is she really that turned around. At any rate, she's got her ear to the ground in this town. She knows something.
You're the guy who's investigating the... you're the detective, right?
I just have a few questions, Miss Anderton.
About Mrs. Park? I didn't know her or anything. She was just some old lady who liked creepy stuff, you know? Everyone knew that.
Creepy stuff.
Yeah, like that museum. It was weird. So weird. But that doesn't mean I think she deserved to die or anything. I'm sorry. I do this when I'm nervous. Just ask me whatever you want.
Where were you?
I was at the Black Saint, the bar. I just turned 21, so it was legal, which was super weird.
Didn't peg you as a patron.
I'm not, but I don't know, it's just so authentic, right? The dudes in there are super sketch, though.
So something we really enjoyed was the voice acting, because a lot of games, games that require you use your phone or whatever, they don't have the best voice acting, but this game, they really went out to give it that feel that you're in a detective show or a sketchy part of town.
Yeah, the noir voice acting is just so dripping with theme in this game. It really elevates it from what's a fairly lightweight deduction game to something that's just a fun family game. My son noticed that there is some luck. We've caught the murderer on the 3rd night, I think, is our earliest, and sometimes come down to the wire on the 7th night. I mean, it's not, you're not going to go in looking for something Agricola. It's going to be a fun family game. We really enjoy just the way that it's powered by Alexa. So every single time you play it, it turns out a little different murder victims, and each of the suspects have something different to say about being questioned about particular murder. It's just really great. Technology in games, like she said, sometimes they just kind of are half-baked. Like in XCOM, the app is really just a glorified sand timer, and I found that very disappointing, but it's really nice to see it utilized to the degree it is in this game. So we really like this game. I think it's a easy buy for anybody who has family members that enjoy light board games. Even my friends who are hardcore gamers really enjoy this game just because it's just a fun, unique experience. It's not going to be the kind of game you're going to have a game night and play it 10 times in a row, but
that wouldn't be fun.
No. Oh, one thing we forgot to mention, the box says 20 to 30 minute game time. In our experience, it's been about that, right?
Yeah, unless we know exactly what we're doing. And like what my brother said, it's based off of luck.
Yeah, in our experience, even when it came down to the wire, I don't think it was a hair over 30 minutes. You might have it be shorter. Definitely don't just skip all the voice acting. It's just rich to hear. They put so much effort into it, and definitely check it out.